Let's see here. Before we get started, let's make it all work. Doesn't appear to be working right now. Okay, there we go. All right, well, welcome to tonight's show, guys. We have got an action-packed wrestling match set up tonight. Not only that, we have a few new surprises that is coming out here. So I am not even going to get in to all the matches, but if we look at these first few matches, we got a brand new face scan evangelist star. Almost every single tag team title will be on the line tonight, along with a few others. So let's go ahead and get this thing rolling. Now, it's been a long time since the New Age Outlaws have defended their Smackdown Tag Team Championships, but tonight those titles will be on the line. There is a special title that'll be on the line tonight in the main event. We are not going to bring that up just yet. But it looks like the Four Horsemen are going after all the tag team titles. That includes the Four Horsewomen. Are they going to be able to be successful tonight and start bringing those tag team championships home to rest? Or will they stay out of their hands like they have been these last few weeks? Getting started about 3 hours after I said I would. But that's all right. What is going on, Digital? Welcome to the stream. If you remember this, Totes just won the Intercontinental title. Robbo holds the Universal World title. We also tonight, Strudel will be going up against Gunther for the $1 Million Championship. Will he be able to pry Gunther's hands off of that? But I like the new look of the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse. Eagle Star will be in some action tonight as well. Now, I haven't messed with it too much, but there is a way to get the look and the entrance now of D-Generation X. We kind of have it, but there's an even better way to do it. I just haven't messed with that too much yet. You know, we've had one of our wrestlers kind of disappear, but will be returning tonight. Now, it'd kind of be ideal if we could take the New Age Outlaws, take the overlay of the D-Generation X entrance, and then put those two things together. It should be interesting. D-Generation X defending their titles against the tag team of Totes and Rowdy, the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse. Rowdy, too, probably has his eyes set on another singles championship. So it'll be interesting to see if they can bring home these titles tonight and then go and take on some individual titles as well. Me too. Only in my head. It's funny, since we switched over to the computer, I also am with you. I cannot hear the music. If it plays, you will also hear it. So getting too close to the partner program.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall and is for the Smackdown Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 561 pounds, the Four Horsemen. And their opponents at a combined weight of 516 pounds. They are the Smackdown Tag Team Champions, the New Age Outlaws.
So referee showing us title belts will be on the line tonight. There has been about 3 updates in between these episodes, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens with the referee. Is it going to remain different with all the referees? Different referees in different matches, or will it just be one throughout? Totes getting off to a fast start against Road Dogg. Probably how I would want to stay matched up, have Rowdy matched up against Billy Gunn, but a quick tag. The Road Dogg blocking Rowdy's advance, and then look at this. Wisely gets in. I mean, both teams might kind of be thinking the same thing. Power on power. Ah, big left hand. Thought old B.A. Gunn was right-handed. A power bomb. And look, just enough, gets in there, gets him a power bomb, Road Dogg back in. And now much more of the finesse wrestler. But using the rope, using the arena, using the ring to his advantage. Both horsemen down, but Rowdy back up on his feet. Don't think Road Dogg sees him, does not, and takes a lariat right to the chest. Road Dogg now getting back, but look at this. Rowdy not having it, starting to get things turned back around. Has him in a submission sleeper hold. Billy Gunn, though, sitting right there watching his partner. Road Dogg must have called for it. And Billy Gunn gets in, trying to help out. Can't see if Totes has made it back up to get in the corner. He has. Referee getting out of the way. And look at that. Road Dogg throwing Rowdy up in the corner. And getting a little rowdy, bowdy. And badass Billy Gunn. It is unbelievable when you look at the strength that sits behind those clotheslines. Kind of makes you wonder how he would match up against Boom, having that big lariat clothesline finishing move. But Billy Gunn uses it in his repertoire all the time. Rowdy now getting the Road Dogg back in the corner. Thought we were going to have our first double team move of the night, but Road Dogg fights through it. And Rowdy still trying to get there. Gets in the tag. Totes now. Can he get this match turned back around and going in the way of the Horsemen? Look at that. Have not seen that move. And Totes starting to get on a roll. Blocks Road Dogg from getting over in the corner. Road Dogg now, too, rolls out of the ring. Totes going to take this opportunity to let you know this match is brought to you in part by Totes McGoats and the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse. If you need a championship won, just call on Totes and the Horsemen. They'll get it done for you. Totes now getting things turned around. Rowdy getting back in the corner. And it looks Billy Gunn, no, thought he was still down, but has now got back up. Referee already up to a 4 count. And you look like the New Age Outlaws, they don't care if there's a count out or not. Because you cannot change hands. The title belts cannot change hands on a count out. Road Dogg, though, now starting to use his speed to get things turned around. Totes kind of had him on the ropes for a little bit, but now Road Dogg unleashing his own offense. Looked like he might have been going for the pin, but Totes gets back to his feet. All for naught, though. Swinging neck breaker. Totes back up again and again. Gets set up for a pile driver right on top of the old Scunion. Now, I would have let Road Dogg know, probably not the best place to hit Totes. Look at that move now. Rolls up the leg. One. And Road Dogg kicking out in one, but holy cow. Brand new offense from Totes McGoats. We have seen a couple things so far. What is going on? Natasha, welcome to the stream. Billy Gunn back in. Totes now trying to get to the corner, trying to get Rowdy tagged in. Dives, gets him tagged in. But Billy Gunn waiting on him. Now look at this. I'm not sure Billy Gunn realizes who the right person is, and Totes does his job just long enough to get Rowdy back in control of this match and get those things turned back around. Now Rowdy getting the offense going. Bark Squad in full effect tonight. And Rowdy's starting to get on a roll. Wisely, though, quick tags in and out. Stuff you'd expect from tag team champions. Totes, though, blocks the advance of Billy Gunn. Thought it was going to be that big shoulder breaker. But instead, it is not. Totes stayed in control. Look at this. The old oopsie-daisy up and over and hits him with his own clothesline and now gets Rowdy tagged right back into this match. Smart move starting to happen. Look, Rowdy letting you know, hey, we're thinking this through. We got this in the bag. Now Rowdy letting it fly, letting the hands and the feet go. Rolls up the leg. 1, 2. And Billy Gunn kicking out in 2, but just not so long ago, they were only getting 1 count, so is the end nigh? No, look at this. Billy Gunn almost. Oh, Famouser didn't even know her. Goes to roll up the leg. Is this going to be it? Look at this. Oh, and the D-Generation X might have had the referee in their back pocket. Rowdy grabbed that rope at 1, and the ref, in plain sight of the referee, just kept on accounting.
Smackdown Tag Team Champions, the New Age Outlaws.
New Age Outlaws remain your Smackdown Tag Team Champions, but I've got to imagine that Totes and Rowdy will be getting another shot at the New Age Outlaws, maybe sooner than later. Little sneaky action going on there. But now the 4 horsewomen going after the Hart Foundation, trying to bring home not just any old tag team titles, but the Universal Women's Tag Team Championships, the creme de la creme, the top of the line in the women's division. I got to tell you, the new look of Pam Hart keeps throwing me off. That's how different the look is. I always like that her logo is in the Smackdown and Raw arenas. I like this face scan on Angela much better than I like the last one. It just, something didn't quite sit right, but now it is official. Angela Starr in the 4 Horsewomen. We had suspected for a long time. We had seen the markings, but never seen her come out with them. Out with Jarrett, Jade Jarrett now. So, without a doubt, in the 4 Horsewomen. Might be another surprise in that department soon as well. What is going on, Paul? Welcome to the stream.
Come on, let's go!
Universal Tag Team Champions making their way down to the ring. They have defended these titles a few times already and have dominated most of their matches. Is that going to change tonight? Is the 4 Horsewomen going to be able to give them a run for their money? Maybe even take their tag team titles?
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall and is for the Universal Women's Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, the 4 Horsemen. And their opponents, they are the Universal Women's Tag Team Champions, the Hart Foundation.
Hart Foundation going to be tough trying to get these tag team title belts off of them. Nobody has been able to do it up to this point. Will that change right now? So Jade Jarrett, Holly Hart starting off this match. You kind of look at it, you see that the Harts might give up a little bit of size, and I mean just a little bit, to Jade, but for the most part, pretty evenly matched teams. Holly now fighting through. Thought Jade was going to be able to get her over in the corner. Holly now trying to get Jade in the corner, and does it. First double team move of the night from the champs. Big time jumping. Neck breaker, float over. And now the new look Pam taking on Jade. Whips her into the corner. Had to reach up top, but hits her with a big clothesline. And you can tell that just a different swagger. Horsewomen obviously have that swagger, but the champions also have that swagger. And look at this. Pam locking Jade from getting over to the corner. Now slides in the first, knocks her right out of the ring and right up after Angela. Even though Jade gets to her feet. Oh, look at that. Blocked. And now she's taking them on. 2-on-1. And she is coming out on top. But look, Jade getting things turned back around. Referee already up to a 3 count. Titles again cannot change hands on a count out. Pam like a woman possessed, just wiping out the entire team of the Horsemen. And look at that, Jade thinking it through. Uses a distraction from Angela. To get back in control of the match. However, might have taken it a bridge too far. Pamela now back in, even though her tag partner's down. Angela now getting into the match for the very first time. Hey, sometimes you gotta do that in Battlefield. Angela now getting back to her feet. Remember, Angela, former Smackdown Women's Champion, the only world champion in the ring at the moment. There it is again, the helicopter maneuver, and Pamela trying to get back out of the ring, get Holly tagged in. And a big boot right to the head. Whoa, totally missed. Totally missed the clothesline. Holly ducks it, puts her into the ropes. She then misses. Oh, doesn't miss that. What kind of maneuver is that? Whatever it was a submission hold. Now Angela reaching, getting Jade tagged back in. Wasn't sure if Holly knew who got tagged in, but that is all for naught now. So far to this point, been pretty back and forth, but it does appear that the champions are the ones coming out on top. Yeah, I'm good for about one round of 128 player rush. Look at this, Pam taking it up to the top. Angela getting back up, and I think Angela might have just saved Jade. Jade trying to return the favor, but cannot. So she'll return it in a different way. Pamela now getting back into the ring. Jade sees her coming, but too late. Double leg takedown. Pam rolls up the leg and only a 1 count. Look at that clothesline. Jade laid out. Is Angela coming to save her? She tried, but couldn't get there in time, and the Hart Foundation will walk away your Women's Universal Smackdown Champions.
Here are your winners, and still the Universal Women's Tag Team Champions, the Hart Foundation.
And if we notice, I didn't point it out, but a different referee already in this second match. So that isn't fixed, and I'm glad. I like it when you can have random referees throughout the entirety of the evening. Yeah, quick matches, and the interesting thing about it, normally your tag team matches take a little bit longer, but if you didn't notice it yet, you should notice it now. SmackDown Women's Tag Team Champions championships on the line. Zoey and Candice putting their titles on the line. Brand new champions just won it. But the interesting thing, and maybe this one of the headlines of the evening, Charlotte Flair no longer a member of the Four Horsewomen, and now Jane is. So what is that going to mean? Something to keep our eyes on. But that means the Universal Women's Champion and the Smackdown Women's Champion now going after the Smackdown Tag Team titles. So this should be quite interesting. Not quite sure what happened with Charlotte Flair, if it was an injury. If they were, or if maybe Charlotte Flair was mad because no titles like world championships were available to go after, and the only way she could do it is fighting against the Four Horsewomen. Not sure officially yet why, just know that it is. I'll tell you what, too, unlikely champions, the way it was going was not looking good. Zoey Stark ends up coming through, giving Candice enough time to recover in the last match for them then to kind of sneak out of there with a win. But that did open up the Hart Foundation for going after the Women's Universal Tag Team titles, in which they won. So all works out, but now putting their titles on the line tonight against the Horsewomen. So far, it has been a night of the current champions. Current champions have not lost their title belts yet. Will that change in this match?
The following champion versus champion contest is a tag team match set for one fall and is for the Smackdown Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, the Four Horsemen. And their opponents, they are the Smackdown Tag Team Champions, Zoey Stark and Candice LeRae.
So very first title defense since winning the belts. Are they going to be able to defend those titles? Looks like Zoey Stark and Jane going to start out this match. And Zoey getting off to a quick start. You know, it's going to kind of be interesting. It would be, if Zoey Stark and Candice LeRae, even if they don't win this match, but hold up against a tag team of two current world champions, that kind of goes a long way in saying, you know, maybe one of them deserves a shot at the world title. So that is also something to keep an eye on as this match goes on. Another 28-player wrestling match. That would be nuts. Absolutely nuts. Some interesting moves coming out of Judge Julie Justice. I think tonight we have seen that some of the movesets have been reworked in an interesting way. Now, normally they would have just got out, but look at this. Maybe a little change in the coding right there. Jade now rolls up the leg. 1, 2. And already a 2 count, and Candice has not been able to get into this match as of yet. It has only been Zoey, so is she going, once she gains the advantage, is she going to try to get over and get her tag team partner tagged in? It's interesting, every time it looks like she tries, things end up getting turned back around. But Candice LeRae now finally getting her first crack at getting in the ring, and is met with an Irish whip right into the ropes and a spinning elbow. Already trying to use the ropes to get back to her feet. Jade on the offense. Wow, that is a quick way to get a match turned around, though. Jade, after that move, gets Judge Julie Justice tagged back in. Jade might have baited her there just a little bit, and now gets Candice, and will probably throw her back into the ring to her tag team partner waiting there. And a big hip toss elbow drop on to Candice LeRae. Big kick right to the ribs, and Candice going to work on those ribs. Double stomp, kick then right to the face. Now to the back, really trying to work over that midsection. Maybe to set up her finishing move. But Jade now tagged back in and is met with a back elbow. Thought she was going to go for a clothesline, but didn't work out, and I'm not even sure if Candice knows which one is the legal partner right now. Jade picks her up, backbreaker over the knee. Candice now jumps in, gets Zoey Stark back in, and we are right back where this started. Jade versus Zoey. Now rolls up the leg. 1, 2. And Zoey Stark again out in 2. Big elbow. Thought it might get followed by another elbow. Does not. Jade picking her back up. Throws her back down. Kind of was expecting the last dance right there. Set up. Candice on the ground outside the ring. But now the judge getting to work. Oh, I was going to say that might do it, but look at this. Candice already back to her feet. Only a 1 count. Oh, trifecta did not happen. Zoey getting out of the way now. Gets back to her feet. Gets the judge back in the corner. Tags in her partner, really. The only team we've even seen do double team moves tonight. And now Candice back in control of this match. And getting back to work on the midsection. Welcome back, Eagle. Okay, interesting. Gets tagged in. Just to taunt up the judge, and then immediately gets back out of the ring. Judge now, look at this. Getting things turned back around. Big slam. Candice back to her feet, though. Judge misses that one, and Candice again swinging neck breaker. And stays in control. This is one of the things that happened last time, and one of the things that, again, just happened again. You know, the champs have this way of just hanging around long enough to get in, and I don't think that the other team sees it coming.
Here are your winners, and still SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Candice LeRae and Zoey Stark.
And they end up walking out again with those tag team title belts around their waist. So at first we thought maybe it could have been a fluke, but now it looks like it is all part of the strategy, and the strategy that is continuing to work. Now, another longtime champion, Raquel Rodriguez, putting the TV title on the line tonight against another member, the leader of the Hart Foundation, Bobbi Hart. Will she be able to walk around with that Triple Crown title? Nobody has even come close to beating her.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Women's Triple Crown Television Championship.
While the ladies make their way down to the ring, I'm going to go get some more water. I will be right back.
Introducing the challenger from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Bobbi Hart. And her opponent from Rio Grande Valley, Texas, she is the Women's Triple Crown Television Champion, Raquel Rodriguez.
So Raquel Rodriguez put the title on the line against Bobbi Hart. What's crazy, Bobbi Hart has put on some great matches, but has been coming up just short, and now goes up against Raquel Rodriguez, who has been dominating anybody that comes up after her television title, dominated the title match, and we're talking about against some really solid wrestlers. Is Bobbi Hart going to be able to take that title belt off her tonight? What is going on? Sentinel, welcome to the stream, brother. Look at this. That is something that'll help you stay in control of the match. Boot right across the jawline of Raquel. Bobbi getting to work, but look at this. And that has been the story. Not a lot of people have been able to stay in control of the match against Raquel. Bobbi now rolling up the leg. 2. And that is one more than most people have ever got on Raquel. Bobbi Hart starting to wonder, is she going to be able to get it done? Raquel looking almost like she's a little bit desperate in the whole thing. Getting everything turned back around. Bobbi Hart getting herself back up into the corner, but all for naught. Raquel meeting her. And now that might just do it. Is she going for the pin? She doesn't. Instead, now putting the finishing move on her. This might do it. Rolls up the legs, but look at that. Bobbi Hart has the presence of mind to get up into those ropes. And this time, the referee actually sees it. So very interesting. As soon as I say maybe Bobbi Hart might be getting it done, Raquel all of a sudden gets freaked out and then just starts putting on the offense. Power move after power move. And another one, big chin right to the face, but look at the presence. Look at the presence of Bobbi Hart to roll out of the ring, take it to the outside. 2 wrestling girls went round the outside, round the outside, round the outside. Now Bobbi getting back in control of things, gets Raquel back up into the ring, but takes too long getting herself in the ring. That's one thing I hope they fix. There's a reason why the logic does that. However, it should 1, 2, 3, and it has been the night of current champions. Raquel Rodriguez holds on to the television Triple Crown title.
And still, Women's Triple Crown Television Champion, Raquel Rodriguez.
I'm telling you what, I bet you the women's division prays that she stays the Women's Triple Crown champion. Because when she gets out, when she loses that belt, no doubt she is coming after some other gold. Absolutely crazy. And it's not like she's just winning these matches. She is absolutely dominating the matches now. Current SmackDown champion Bret the Hitman Hart in a 4-way elimination match. KVD, Edge, and Eagle Star getting their shot at the world title tonight. Is Eagle going to be able to bring home another gold belt? You look at, we already said Robbo's got the Universal World title. This would be the SmackDown World title. Totes has got the Intercontinental Championship. Totes and Rowdy screwed out of the SmackDown Tag Team Championships tonight. However, they will be getting another shot at those titles very, very soon. Eagle Star 2.
The following contest is an elimination match and is for the SmackDown Championship. Introducing the challenger, representing the Four Horsemen from Birmingham, Alabama, weighing in at 240 pounds, Eric the Eagle Starman.
Eagle Star already the Triple Crown Light Heavyweight Champion. Can he also become the SmackDown World Champion? This might be the first time getting to see Edge wrestle in our universe mode as well. Edge also getting a shot at that World Championship tonight.
And introducing the challenger, representing the Primetime Players from Staten Island, New York, weighing in at 215 pounds, KVD.
KVD Kamikaze Von Doom making his way down to the ring and getting his very first world title shot tonight as well. Like, there's a lot of interesting things already going on, and we still have a few more surprises up the sleeve. Jade joining the Four Horsewomen, Charlotte Flair being the one who is out. Angela Starr officially a member of the Four Horsewomen. We thought that that's what it was. Wasn't quite sure, but now we know for a fact.
Introducing the challenger from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 250 pounds, Edge!
The Rated R Superstar Edge getting his very first shot in our universe mode at the world title.
And introducing the champion, representing the Hart Foundation from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 235 pounds. He is the SmackDown champion, Bret the Hitman Hart.
Bret the Hitman Hart, one of the most technically sound wrestlers in the game and the overall leader of the Hart Foundation and the current SmackDown World Champion. Did not take Bret Hart long to get that World Championship back around his waist. Is it going to stay there tonight, or will we be naming a new champion soon? We'll find out today. We will find out today. But something to keep an eye on. Remember, this is the referee that screwed over the Four Horsemen earlier tonight. Is she just against the Horsemen, or is she just pro Degeneration X? Or maybe one of her contacts fell out. Who knows? That could have happened too. Edge and Eagle Star squaring off. KBD and Bret Hart squaring off. Remember, 4-man enter, 3 men must leave for you to be named the SmackDown World Champion. Edge now has missed multiple times. Kind of makes you wonder if he's been hitting the sauce tonight. Hart rolls up at the leg, only a 1 count. And Eagle getting to work. Bret Hart getting to work. And only a 1 count again. It's funny, it's almost like Bret Hart and Edge have like this vendetta against each other. KBD now rolling up the leg, gets a 1 count. Edge trying to use the chair, but Eagle not having it. Look at this, Eagle might. Almost got him right up on top of that chair. KBD, though, getting to work on the champ. And really, so much crazy action going on. Bret Hart now wielding the chair. And look at that, Eagle maybe doesn't mean to do it, but saves KBD from a worse fate. KBD then returns the favor. But just to show you that one good turn does not deserve another, those two get to turning on each other again already. And swing and a miss with Edge. Edge jumping over that top rope, totally misses everybody involved. And now, all 4 competitors kind of getting separated a little bit. Edge and Bret Hart inside the ring. KBD and Eagle Star outside the ring. They keep landing on that chair. And now KBD picking up the chair. Almost looked like Edge was going to go for the sharpshooter, but doesn't. Now KBD, 4 chair shots. Once, twice, 3 times a chair shot. Eagle, though, not having any more of it. He said, look, you hit me with the dang thing 5 times. Let me show you what I can do with this chair a couple times. Nothing. Bret Hart now getting it locked in. Has a sleeper hold applied. Look, KBD setting up. Doom's elbow. Looks like he might have hit it. Now rolls up the leg of Edge. 1, 2. And remember, it looked like Edge's leg was in the ropes, but that referee don't give a damn about no ropes. She isn't having any of it. KBD now, look at this, getting back to work. The only one who has gotten hit by that chair has been Eagle Star. Edge now picks him up, slams KBD down on top of the chair. KBD trying to get back to his feet. Bret Hart waiting. Edge now going after Eagle. Eagle trying to get it broke back up. Edge still staying in control. And look at that. Thought he was going to get it. Now Edge rolling up the leg. 1. And only a 1 count. However, chair shot for your troubles. That chair is so banged up, mostly from Eagle's head, but Bret Hart splits open Edge and hits him with it again, but right in the knee. Not the knee of we, but just the right knee. Eagle, look, Eagle gets out of the way, but can't get out of the way far enough. KVD's got him in a weird handlock, walks him over to the side, takes him up top, flips him down and around. Now rolls up the leg. Referee, 1, 2, 3, and Eagle, after about 22 chair shots, finally is out of this match. Now, KVD, Edge, and Bret Hart remain. Remember, Bret Hart, your current SmackDown champion. But look at that. Edge spears the referee of all people. Now Bret Hart getting back in control of both wrestlers. Referee down on the ground. Don't even know if she's going to be able to recover. That was a full-on spear from Edge. KVD now getting back to work on Bret Hart. Bret Hart rolling up the leg. 1, and only, a 1 count that was long enough to be a 5 count. And Edge gets that in there, gets a shot in there with that sledgehammer. And Bret Hart showing you why he's the current champion. Maintaining control of this ring and both wrestlers. Big bulldog. And that might just set him up for the sharpshooter. Will he be able to lock this in? Referee now rolling it over. Look at, this is why it's the sharpshooter. Him pushing down on that knee. And Edge taps out now just down to KVD and Bret Hart. KVD, though, probably needs to stop worrying about bringing Bret Hart weapons. And Bret Hart now using that chair against KVD. And KVD back to focusing on just wrestling. Going, sipping on gin and juice. Laid back. Got my mind on my money and my money on my mind. 1, and only a 1 count. Got my mind on the title and the title on my mind. I'm sipping on water and ice. Look at that pile driver. That might just do it. Referee oddly right on top of it for a change. And Bret Hart will stay the SmackDown World Champion.
Here is your winner, and still SmackDown Champion, Bret the Hitman Hart.
Again, no titles changing hands tonight up to this point. And that, quite a match. Yeah, very true. You take the chairs out of it, and quite a different match indeed. Now Strudel and his brand new haircut getting a shot at Gunther, and look at that. Ilga Dragunov, newest member of Imperium, gonna make his way down to the ring with Imperium tonight. Will Strudel be able to step up and take this championship belt off Gunther?
Is an elimination match. And is for the Universal $1 Million Championship.
But Strudel getting his first shot at a Universal title. Will he be able to take advantage of it? Gunther, just like Raquel Rodriguez, she might as well be an Imperium too, has dominated the field when anybody comes after his championship. So Strudel will have his hands full tonight, and Strudel making his way down to the ring with nobody else in his corner. His tag team partner, KVD, coming up a little short in that World Championship match, is in the back, but Imperium coming out right now in full force. So the one weird thing happens once you put 4 people in Imperium. You can see Ludwig and Gunther kind of mixed around in the entrance, but you get the point. Kind of wondering, is Imperium going to start taking on a bigger role? You see the NWO expanding and expanding and expanding. You have the likes of Imperium, the Judgment Day, DX. Kind of wondering what is going to happen with DX. But regardless of that, Imperium holding on to the second highest title in the land, the Universal $1 Million Championship.
Introducing the challenger from the good old USA, weighing in at 263 pounds, Stone. And his opponent from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 297 pounds, he is the Universal $1 Million Champion, Gunther.
So here we go. Title belt on the line. And again, you can just see Strudel giving up a little bit of size to Gunther. Not a lot, but a little bit of size. But again, Gunther, just like Raquel Rodriguez, you do not want to give him an opening. If you do, he can end matches with a quickness, quick-like and in a hurry. So regardless of the pace, you maintaining control of the match is more important than ever, because Gunther does not do anything easy. All of his moves, a lot of power behind him. And that's why he can end things quickly. Strudel, though, looking like an old pro, been around since season 1, so he is. But now, looks like he might be getting his feet, might be starting to make his inroads. And this looks like it is a Falls Count Anywhere match. What is going on? Bama, welcome to the stream, brother. 1. And out in 1, but look at this. Because the Falls Count Anywhere, I wonder, highly doubt you can get disqualified in this match. So, Imperium so far hanging back, haven't got too involved, but will that change? Right now, Strudel maintaining his focus only on Gunther. And had Gunther in a submission hold, does not let up. Gunther fights through it though, and now Gunther in control of the action, in control of what's going on. And this is where you got to be careful. You can't let him maintain control of this match. Strudel just missed the stairs, but look at that. Back to his feet quickly. And back in control of this match, which is exactly what you're trying to make sure happens. Mistake. Mistake, mistake. I would not have worried about what is going on with them steel steps. I would have made sure that I maintain control of the match, but look at this. Gunther trying to play it up to the crowd. Strudel not having it. There it is, though. Tasty pastry. Is that going to do it? Rolls up the leg. Referee not too worried about counting any of it. 2. And that gives Gunther enough time to recover and kick out of that in 2. That's got to make you believe that had the referee started counting when she was supposed to, we may have a brand new Triple Crown champion right now. But this is what I'm talking about. Already, Gunther gets up 3 very strong moves. Hits him with the chair. Apparently, no disqualification, or at least no disqualification for Gunther. Referee did not care that he had the chair. Looked like he tried to be sneaky. Now rolls up the leg. 1. And Strudel kicking out with authority in 1. Strudel not going to let Gunther take advantage of that chair again. And look at that, Imperium getting involved, giving Gunther a chance to get that chair. Hits him right in the back of the head. Strudel rolls out of the way and gets Gunther up, but Gunther slips it. Whips him into those ropes, hits him with the elbow. And now going after something, a kendo stick up underneath the ring. But look at that, Strudel taking that kendo stick from him. And now applying the kendo stick right to the back of Gunther's head and back. Misses that time. Gunther sidesteps him. And that, look at that, another powerful move right across the chest of Strudel. Gunther now throws Strudel in. Gets up, and look, comes up with the ladder for whatever reason. And things are fixing to get real. Look at this. Puts him in the crossface. Wrenching back on the chin. Is Strudel going to tap out? Or can he fight through? Fights through it. Referee finally getting around to getting into the action. And Gunther, look at this, locks it in again. Now you got to believe, with the power of Gunther, that might have weakened up his arm the first time. Will Strudel be able to counter it again? And he does again, but I highly doubt. He's got 3 in him. Now takes Gunther, puts him into the ring, which is probably where he needs him to be. And there it is. That might do it right there. Strudel hits his head on that ladder, and Gunther comes away your champion.
Here is your winner, and still the Universal $1 Million Champion, Gunther.
This has been the night of current champions. We've said it before. We are going to say it again. And possibly even before we get out of here, some more we might end up saying it. But look at that. Congratulations going out to Gunther. And this may be one of the biggest surprises of the evening. We have not seen the Fiend for quite some time. And now a brand new look. A brand new look from the Fiend comes back, gets the Walters brothers, and now we are going to have a 3-way tag team match against the men's Hart Foundation. What is going to happen in this match? And what is going to happen with the way the Fiend is right now? Kind of crazy, though, tonight already. Even though the Walters brothers took out the team of the Fiend, and that is believed to be why he was gone, we thought maybe the Fiend would come back and exact some revenge. But what we are seeing is the Fiend coming back and actually leading the Walters brothers.
The following is an elimination match. On the way to the ring at a combined weight of 1,057 pounds, the Disciples of the Apocalypse.
So even though Bray Wyatt, rest in peace, has passed away in real life, in our universe mode, the Fiend and Bray Wyatt will live on. Prayers stay with the Rotunda family. But here's a tribute tonight to Bray Wyatt. You know, you look at the Walters brothers, they're already scary. Then you pair them up with the Fiend. Oh.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 707 pounds, the Hart Foundation.
The rest of the Hart Foundation making their way down to the ring. Ken Shamrock, Chris Jericho, and Lance Storm. You've seen the leader, Bret Hart, tonight win his match. You've seen the women hold on to their titles. Bobbi Hart couldn't come back away with the television championship. But is the Hart Foundation going to be able to hold off the likes of the Disciples of Darkness? First action in Season 4 for the Fiend. Getting ready to get that thing, to get that started right now. That's the other thing. When you look at the Hart Foundation, everything very deliberate, very technical. On the flip side of that, everything these guys do also very deliberate but very powerful. So you got like deliberate and technical wrestlers versus powerful and deliberate wrestlers. Guys, while we have a chance, in case you don't know what we do, we create the wrestlers, we create the arenas, the title belts, the storylines. I turn off the commentary and we commentate. Haven't seen anything quite like it on the old YouTubes. So if it's something you like, drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, share the video, and join our community. Turn on the bell notification so you don't miss any time we go live with this. We do a lot of other things as well, but this is probably the most unique thing we do. Look, Mom, no hands. I am not controlling the wrestlers. The computer controls it. I see it when you see it. But look at this. Remember, elimination match and one of the few matches where you can actually get knocked out. Lance Storm now gets in the ring. Ken Shamrock surviving. And Lance Storm now trying to turn it around. But I'm telling you, you go up against Brutus Walters or Walter War Walters. You know you're in a match. For sure. Look at that. Chris Jericho hasn't even been in the ring, isn't even one of the legal competitors, and already Brutus Walters has split Chris Jericho wide open. Lance Storm now trying to make some of the inroads. This is an elimination match. I say, I'd be doing as much double teaming as I could with the likes of all of them. You're going to need all the double team moves you can get in. That is crazy. Hasn't even been the legal man in the ring one time and already really bleeding profusely from the side of his head. Ken Shamrock now taking advantage of that, getting Lance Storm tagged back in. Lance Storm trying to knock Brutus off his feet, cannot do it. And Brutus giving him the big boot right to the old face. Whips him in the corner. Fiend now making his way back in the ring. Upsy daisy, 2 knees right to the chest, call him in the morning, and the Fiend is like, hey, it's about to be over for you, Mr. Storm. Single leg takedown. The Fiend back to his feet quickly, and look at this. Starts choking him, headbutts him, rolls up the leg, 1, and Lance Storm out in 1. Fiend swings and misses, gets War Walters in for the very first time. Wait, now look at that. Getting to work and getting to work quickly. Now Lance Storm getting split wide open. Maybe even broke his nose when you look at where the blood's coming out of. Looks like he hit him right across the bridge of the nose. and still getting to work. And that is just not the place you really want to be at. You could be in any of the other 3 ring corners, but you just really, really don't want to be there. Look at that, Lance Storm getting the elbow up. Once again, referee, no consideration for the ropes. And Wade now picking up the leg. Using the ring as a little bit of leverage. And Lance Storm now trying to get out. Is he going to be able to get maybe Chris Jericho? Chris Jericho now, even though he's bleeding, has not been in this match as the legal man yet. Chris Jericho working on the midsection of Wade Walters. You know, we've had relatively quick matches tonight, but this match, however, taken a little bit longer and kind of one of those things you would expect. You would expect this match to run longer than any of the other matches when you're talking about a 3-man tag elimination match. Jericho's going to go after the Fiend. Now it looks, maybe they're not deceiving. It's getting ready to go after the Fiend. Both of them trying to fight it out, but War Walters back to his feet quickly. Brutus hits Jericho, throws him off just enough. Wade gets him at that clothesline. Jericho gets out of the ring, and now one good turn deserves another. And Jericho brings him back into the corner. Now gets Ken Shamrock tagged up on a double team, uses Ken Shamrock as a projectile, and throws him right into Wade War Walters.
A competitor has been eliminated.
Ken Shamrock eliminates him, and now look at this. Gets the Fiend in an ankle lock. Is the Fiend going to tap? Maybe he would have, but Brutus gets in there quick, breaks it up, and stays in just long enough to allow the Fiend to get back out. Chris Jericho now remembers who the legal man is. It is the Fiend, in fact. But look at that. The Fiend, and that's the thing, like, okay, so you're in control. The Fiend gets things turned around. He can end it very, very quickly. Oh, thought the Fiend might have been going for it. Jericho, though, turns it back around and thought he might have been going for the walls of Jericho. Look at this. Almost has it locked in.
Bray Wyatt has been eliminated.
Break the walls down. Chris Jericho, your former Universal World Champion, has just eliminated Bray Wyatt, and now it comes down to Brutus Walters. Can Brutus hold off all 3 members of the Hart Foundation? Kind of goes to show you a little bit why these guys are in the Hart Foundation. In case you didn't know, they are fiddle players too. But you have the likes of a brawler like Ken Shamrock. Of course, Chris Jericho. And then years of experience for any new members that would possibly be able to come on. Question kind of has to be, though, is Brutus going to be able to get any of them out? Or is it going to be a clean sweep tonight? Brutus now getting that turned back around, but not for long. And this is what I mean by like the tempo. Like they have done a good job maintaining control of what is going on. Is he going to get him over? Can't even get his other arm over this way to get him, so he's got it up underneath his leg. Brutus just too big. Oh, that would have been a big punch had it landed, but it did not. Chris Jericho now chopping down the tree of Brutus. And we are down almost to our final two matches of the evening. Once we get to the conclusion of this one. Look at Chris Jericho trying to apply the pressure, but when you look at the size of Brutus, not sure that he can really get the leverage that he's looking for to get Brutus to tap out. Brutus throws him in, but immediately gets Ken Shamrock tagged back in. Gets the big punch, but look at this. Ken Shamrock like, I am not having it. Gets the ankle. Will Brutus tap? And doesn't tap. Just kind of impressive. You think about how Wade went out. You think about how Bray went out. Well, now you can think about how Brutus went out because that was a clean sweep.
The Hart Foundation.
So when we start looking at some different faction wars, you would think the Hart Foundation has got to be included in that. Just kind of went up against all odds. Came out bloodied, beaten, and bruised, but came out on top with none of their members being eliminated. Now, Blair Davenport gets her shot at Ronda Rousey. Will the newcomer from NXT be able to take down the grizzled veteran of Ronda Rousey tonight and walk away in her very first match with the Women's Intercontinental title?
Is scheduled for one fall and is for the Intercontinental Women's Championship.
It's funny, when I saw the entrance attire and I saw the entrance of Blair Davenport, it just made me believe that these two should be a tag team. These two should be together one way or the other. Sonya Deville and Blair Davenport. But will Blair Davenport be able to overcome what appears to be some unsurmountable odds to walk away with the title tonight? So far, every champion who has walked into that ring has left a champion with their title belt when the bell went ding, ding, ding. The final 2 matches of the evening, and we still have one surprise in store tonight. Ronda Rousey, however, making her way down to the ring with her Intercontinental title belt. And again, another champion who has just dominated every single time that belt has been put on the line. Will Blair break the streak of champions tonight, or will Ronda Rousey walk right on back out with that title belt?
Introducing the challenger from Wellington, New Zealand, Blair Davenport. And her opponent from Venice Beach, California, she is the Intercontinental Women's Champion, the baddest woman on the planet, Ronda Rousey.
Yeah, it has been a lot of fun. I miss doing these. I know it's been a long time in between. Hopefully that'll be winding down. I know next week we should be able to do it again. Sunday we maybe, that's a definite maybe. Thursday, yes, for sure. The week following, yeah, probably. So look at this. Both women get out in the middle of the ring. But Ronda Rousey coming out on top and coming out starting quickly. This has been her MO. Just non-stop offense, offense, offense. Will Sonya Deville get involved in this match at all to help Blair Davenport? If she's going to, I would say probably early intervention and often would probably be the best remedy, because Ronda Rousey right now on another level, letting the hands go, letting the feet go, looking like she doesn't have any intention of letting the Intercontinental Championship go. She'll let the hands and the feet go. She ain't letting go of that title belt though. But look at this. Blair Davenport turns it around, couple bows right across the face. Big DDT on the outside. Remember, we cannot switch the title if there's a count out. So Blair must have heard that one. Gets Ronda Rousey back in the ring. Probably a little less playing up to the crowd and a lot more action when you are in the ring with Ronda Rousey. Big knee, 1. And out again in 1. Ronda now messing up the same way, but Blair Davenport there and returns the knee right to the face of Ronda Rousey, and now letting the feet and hands go of her own. And 2 knees right to the back. thought Ronda might have been getting turned around. 1. And only a 1 count. So that should let you know just how far this match has to go before it's going to be over. Both women only getting 1 counts on each other. Blair now getting back to her feet. Looked like Ronda had her. Ronda has her now. And there it is. But look at this. We wondered, is Sonya going to get involved? She does. She distracts Ronda Rousey. Now Blair Davenport gets in there. Uses that distraction to her advantage. Kicks her once. Kicks her twice. Kicks her 3 times a lady. She went to get her with her move, but look at that. Ronda Rousey getting out of the way. She's starting to get the crowd fired up. You know what it means. Gets her up. Brings her down. Can Blair fight through this, or is she going to tap out? Look at this, though. Blair picking up Ronda. The look on Ronda Rousey's face, priceless. Did not believe that was going on. But Blair just can't get the things she needs to get done. Ronda keeps getting out just before the big move happens, and here we go again. She gets her, flips her over. This time armbar probably all over but the crying. Is Blair gonna tap out? You can hear her down there fighting through. The struggle is real, but look at this. Somehow gets it rolled back over and fights through it again. Can she capitalize though? No, Ronda Rousey just too fast. And every time Blair goes to get things turned around, Ronda gets it turned around instead. 2 and 3, and Ronda will retain her title belt. But I mean, look, it's not that Blair was controlling the match.
Here is your winner, and still Intercontinental Women's Champion, the baddest woman on the planet, Ronda Rousey.
So it wasn't that like it was Blair Davenport putting together this amazing offense, but she was stacking up and taking Ronda Rousey's best shots. Now, if she could have turned that around, that would have been amazing. So tonight, #1 contender match for the titles, but thought it would be fun. Our Rogue Nation Tag Team Championships on the line. We won't see it very often. It's not one of the official belts of our Universe mode, at least as of yet. But the Usos going up against Cecil Davis and Kempty Watson. Brand new look for Kempty. But who will become the #1 contender and the very first Rogue Nation World Tag Team title holders?
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall and is for the Underground National World Tag Team Championship. On the way to the ring at a combined weight of 493 pounds, Jimmy Uso and Jey Uso, the Bloodline.
So Jimmy and Jay making their way down to the ring. Remember, one really crazy fact, one of the greatest tag teams that we've had has been Cecil and Kempty Watson. However, they have never held World Tag Team Gold. They have held the Intercontinental Tag Team belts when we had those. They held the Faction War titles, but just an odd thing, never World Tag Team Gold. It won't exactly change tonight, but will it kind of change tonight? Even though it's not an official belt, will it change?
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 455 pounds, the Hit Squad.
So kind of funny, NWO cross out a T in its place for 2 as these two make their way down to the ring. Cecil wearing the shirt that says, "Until they meet a wolf, everybody believes they're alphas." Quite funny. Quite funny. So new look for both wrestlers now, going after the #1 contendership. However, it might take a second longer to actually win or get their shot at Tag Team Gold, as there is already a rematch in the making for the World Tag Team Champions and the Four Horsemen. So Usos getting right after it. Jimmy going after Kempty right away. Hit Squad, are they going to be able to bring home that Rogue Nation gold tonight? Jimmy now getting Jade tagged back in. Kempty already to his feet. Both men going after, trying to get the punch in. Jay stumbled just a little bit longer though. And Kempty right on top. Main event of the evening going on right now. Kempty talking to Jay. Jay sends a message to both of them and knocks them back down off the ring. Kempty though quickly back in and back in control of this match. That's always one of those moves where they duck underneath the arm and then end up in that back kind of backbreaker move, where you're like, oh, they must have missed, but they didn't. Very smooth move. Now Kempty letting it go. And look at this really crazy angle on the knee and on that ankle. That's an owie if I've ever seen one. Jay, though, getting to his feet first, still hobbling around. Kempty tagging Cecil in. That's kind of an interesting move. We haven't seen that, but look at this. Jey Uso getting things turned around at the cost of Cecil Scunion. Cecil ducks the kick. Grabs him, picks him up, and then slams him over, rolls the leg. 1, 2, wowzers. Jay now getting Jimmy tagged back in. Cecil has his back to him. Wasn't sure if he saw him coming. Fights through it. And now heading up to that middle rope. Crossbody. But Jimmy back up. Whips Cecil into the rope. Picks him up. Slams him back down. And now trying to play it up to the crowd. Those belts still do look really great. That's why I wanted to put them in there. And again, it seems like when Kempty gets in, that's what goes on. What is this? Ouch. That's what that is. That's an ouch. That's an owie from Maui. Look at that. Usos playing possum. Where you at, Us? Spins him around. DDT into that very thin layer mat. Kipty, though, recovering again. And then Kipty and Cecil looked like they were starting to get to work. That is very true. Now, even though there are title belts on the line and those title belts aren't official, you can become the #1 contender on a countout. You just won't win the Rogue Nation belts. You won't get them both. Jade, Mr. Main Event, big kick. Gets him, whips him back into the corner. Starting to lay the boots. Crowd, though, only counting up to 6. Elbow drop. Jimmy getting back to his feet. Kipty getting Cecil tagged back in. Look at that. Huge clothesline, but what? Jay recovers quickly. 1, 2, and Cecil kicks out. And 2. The other crazy thing, though, is no title belt changed hands tonight. This title belt really doesn't count, but nobody walked down with it, so there's that. Oh, thought Cecil might have been going for it. Does not go for it. Kipty now tagged in. Whips him into the corner. Drop kick. And look at that, though. Kipty moving very slow. I was going to say, that isn't his finishing move, but Jimmy fighting through it. Whip Cecil into the corner again. And now trying to lay the boots to Cecil, pulling him out of that corner. I was going to say, thought he might be wanting to tag his tag team partner in. So far, looked like a pretty even match in the beginning, but Usos starting to dominate this match. Cecil trying to get back to his feet still. Is up in them ropes. Jimmy takes him to the ropes the other way. And then whips him into the corner. Can Cecil fight through? No, he cannot. Quickly, as they got turned back around, they quickly were not turned around anymore. Cecil applying submission hold, but the whole thing is falls are not counted anywhere, nor are submission moves. Referee already up to a 4 count. Jey Uso laying the elbows. Referee already to 8 are the Usos. Going to become the #1 contenders on a countout. They are. And the Bloodline, while they do not win the tag team title belts.
Here are your winners. And the new Underground National World Tag Team Champions, Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso, the Bloodline.
Even though it announces them as winning, they did not win. We still do not have a winner for those belts. We may not see those belts for a while again, but who knows? But the one thing that I do know is the Usos become the #1 contender for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. Guys, that is going to do it for us tonight. Remember, drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, turn on the bell notifications so you don't miss any time we go live. And remember, finally, the Totes has come back to the WWE. And we will catch all of you in the next one. Peace.